Hello everybody! Today we're going to unbox and take a close-up look at the Nike LDWaffle Cross Sacai Cross Fragment Blackened Blue. So let's first take a look around the outside of the box. So in this box is a pair of Nike LDWaffle Cross Sacai Cross Fragment Blackened Blue shoes, and this pair is in men's UK size 9, US 10, Europe 44, Brazil 42, 28 cm, and it's in the Blue Void colourway. Now let's go ahead and open up the box by lifting up the box tab and sliding the inner box out. So sliding the inner box completely out and giving you a look directly inside of it. And let's peel back the wrapping or packing paper to reveal Nike LDWaffle Cross Sacai Cross Fragment Blackened Blue shoes. And of course let's continue lifting out the wrappers, and let's unwrap the left shoe first. So giving you a look at the left shoe and just setting the paper to the side and folding the box back up as we focus in on the left shoe first. And just make sure that we close the box back up. Just to tidy up the tabletop as we look at this left side of the Nike LDWaffle Cross Sacai Cross Fragment Blackened Blue shoe. Let's do a 360 rotation so you have a full and clear look of the shoe before we start taking much closer in looks at its details. And now taking a close-up look at its details so we can see the overall blue and white color of the shoe. And that blue is a really dark blue or dark navy, and Nike calls it Blue Void, and you can see the different panels and overlays with the mesh vamp of the shoe and the double layering of the mudguard in suede, and giving you a look at its details right there as I gently brush my finger over its surface. And of course you can see a sandwiched, overhanging midsole layer in white over the lower layer in a dark blue or navy or blackened blue. And towards the mid part of the shoe we can see the white double swooshes, and giving you a look at its texture as well. So very smooth to the touch and in a matte finish. And of course we can see some branding details with the classic / fragment and sacai. So it's a triple collaboration between Nike, Sacai and Fragment or Fragment Design. And as we look at the back of the shoe, giving you a look at the back part and the heel tab of the shoe. So at the top we can see the Nike with Sacai branding blended into its design or script. And as we move back towards the inside of the shoe, we can see on that overhanging white midsole layer the LDWaffle SU21-Men's Run-827 Sacai / Fragment. So once again we see a pair of swooshes on the midfoot area of the shoe, overlaying the mesh, vamp and midfoot textile materials. And towards the front, once again, we see that very plush suede with double layering. And now taking a look from the front or tip or toe of the shoe, and slowly moving towards the back and giving you a look at its details through the length of the shoe. So we can see double laces in the design as well, and once again with the eye stay, it is of that same plush suede material. And with the tongue, we can see a double tongue design with the Nike swoosh sportswear made in China details. And I believe the Sacai logo right behind it. And taking a look behind the tongues, so plain and unadorned on the back, and the tongues do have a very soft and thin feel to them. And let's pop out the paper stuffing that's in there so we have a better look at its details. So giving you a look on the inside and lining, and of course the label details as well, so we can see the composition sticker or materials label on the inside. And so it's a combination of leather or suede for the upper as well as textile with the mesh, and giving you a look at the lining and of course the sock liner, so we can see that Nike stacked over the sacai, or at least blended with that sacai. Same with that detail on the heel tab as well, with that double branding right there. So giving you a look at that inside label as well, as best that we can. And of course the ankle and heel collar padding. So very thin, or at least narrow towards the top opening, but it does widen and deepen towards the back or heel, as you can see. The thickening from the sides to the back. And giving you a further out look once again for perspective. And now taking a look at the sole or bottom of the shoe, you can see the signature Nike waffle design with the square lugs or traction pattern. So taking a look from the front towards the back, and we can see very simple and plain details throughout with chunky lugs or tread blocks. And of course giving you a sense of the various materials with the full midsole with that textured, granulated or grainy surface, and of course the black rubber sole And to give you some idea of the material, just tapping my finger and dragging it along the various parts. And now let's do a flexibility, bend and twist test with my hands to give you some idea of the shoe's firmness, stiffness or flexibility or pliability. And just popping the shoe back in shape. And now let's take a look at the right shoe, so bringing the box back in frame, lifting out the tab, and of course let's just make sure we get the box to slide out fully, and so we can unwrap the right shoe. So giving you a look at the right shoe of the Nike LDWaffle Cross Sacai Cross Fragment Blackened Blue. So let's do a 360 rotation so you have that full and clear look straight away. And of course taking a look up close at its details. So once again we see that blue void color on the upper with the mesh vamp, as well as the plush or premium suede panels overlaying that mesh underlayer, and of course the double laces and premium suede main eye stays. And there is a packet of laces, as you can see, with the Nike branding, and the laces are white. And if we put that to the side and taking a look at the tongue details, so we can see once again the double tongue and the branding on both of them. And taking a look on the inside, but of course let's pop the paper stuffing out from it. So giving you a look on the inside, and you can see the white and black and blue details, or very dark navy, on the inside of the shoe. So taking a look all around as well at the back, as well as the outer side. So once again we see those branding details and text on that white textured midsole on both sides, the inside and the outside. And of course it does overhang, so you can see the overhang and extension or protrusion of that white midsole layer or wedge. And of course once again we see the Nike waffle sole with those square lugs or tread blocks. And now let's take a look at the pair together side by side. And from the front to the back. Directly from the back. And the bottoms or soles of the shoes. So that's the Nike LDWaffle Cross Sacai Cross Fragment Black and Blue. Thanks for watching and happy walking!